Okay, hello. Hello. And thank you all for coming to TwitchCon 2026. The general thought I have to say about this is that I wrote this small book where I got obsessed with videos and streaming, and then at a certain point decided I should probably try to make a video, and then realized that there are many poets I love and admire who are actually filmmakers and are thinking about some of the same things. And some people here are trying it for the first time, also, like me. So we're gonna play some. AJ's gonna say something before his plays, which is first, and then we're gonna go. Thank you all for coming.
Hey, what's up? I'm AJ. I'm going first. The piece that you're about to watch is like an excerpt from a longer piece. That's all I'm going to say about it.
Si Argentina convierte. Cuarto penal para la selección, vamos. Montiel, ¿no? Me parece que viene Cachete. Sí, señor, va Montiel. Ay, Dios mío. Hay penal para la Argentina, Cachete le pega. Va Montiel. Espera Loris. Todos unidos, todos juntos, creyendo desde el primer instante, creyendo como siempre. Le va a pegar Montiel, dale Gonza, dale. Dale Cachete, dale. Le va a pegar Montiel, penal para la selección. Vamos todos con vos, todos con vos. Montiel, gol.
Who holds empty sidewalks up? Hours echoed on mute, all empty, lost in mist. Blue glass stuck reflecting unblinking sky. I was 13 and terrorized by a YA rapture series. Walking into my parents' room, their clothes on the carpet, I imagined their bodies vacuumed upward. Vacant sky between my fingers, in which were encoded recruitments. In my yard, my neighbor in wait in his ghillie suit. Who holds empty sidewalks up? I was 13 and terrorized by 5 boys named John who hovered above my locker. Ear on tile, trickle between a page in my hands and Nintendo inside them, a breeze arranging the wordless lawn. I imagined their bodies vacuumed upward. At the end of the hallway, staring, I had to walk past them. They would block my path. Pray tonight for our boys in the background, loading static in the infrared. Mario light, downcast scale of a red coin spinning in my hand, splintered limits of the door frame, sudden loss of any grounds for a hand in daylight. In church, I learned to open windows in my mind. Popped balloons streaming headless in a dead live oak. What should I know? Who will punish me if I don't? Point blank paintball tinnitus, bruise slowly spreading in a stain. In my yard, my neighbor in wait in his ghillie suit. He everywhere looks down upon us. Walk it off, laugh, they laughed. Ripe first-person shooters loading in the background, static in the infrared. Their backs closed when I approached, or they would laugh, then grow silent, or they said my last name slowly, staring. I learned to keep the windows open, but that's middle school, another plane with its inner wind, in which were encoded recruitments, fireworks over the empty perimeter. My teacher graphed the millennial rain, the coming plagues on the whiteboard. She told us, pray tonight for our boys, pray tonight for our leaves dappled of some dead element, seed at 4:58, when mirrors try to prove afternoon through the shutters. I imagined their bodies vacuumed upwards, and I'd check each bed. It was all eyes upon you, the eyes upon you. Phantom face down on the rug, nerves flare, green flock of clouds at 4:58. Looking without looking out my window, red coin spinning, room glow of epiphany, absence. What do you call the suns of a horizon dumb with radar dust swung through the unknown known? My teacher graphed the millennial reign, the coming plagues on the whiteboard, and I'd check each bed, knowing that children 10 and under would be automatically taken, meaning my brother and sister, my parents, just not me. I was the backyard's steady crawl, a lag of mind, cartoons flattening the neighborhood, orders wheeling of rubber, bearing gravity down the power lines between me and God. Is this worth saying? He held my locker door closed and stared. Don't ask Mario the Obscure, how was today? Dazed light swaying through this window trying to reach far off hum of a mower. How was today? Good. Fruits ticking. Camouflaged extras rendered over deserts in the dark. Their clothes on the carpet. I called out to the house, panicked, listened for the horn. It was all eyes upon you, the eyes upon you. When as in cartoons, space grows as I cross it. Their bodies vacuumed upwards. Quiet ostrich egg in the skylight.
Next is one by me, Voice of the Rapids. We believe the days ending and hours extinguishing, hands on the scent of air, light just went out in, apprehending by its opposite, your position, one where a signal flare illuminates the backdrop of night, smoke trail as defensive countermeasure illustrating the fact of having traveled, matters only good claim to time, rising and falling in the longer breath of the season. Both options, any theories, cower in the face of the webcam overlay I found myself in, the compulsive eye. Wait, I think you're muted.
Enhanced lifter, I don't, in the middle of a poem?
Broken by the intimacy. I maintain several accounts, which bioluminesce to the touch. As embarrassing as it sounds, I've never been better. Things have never been better. Each day, torrents, $50 to unblur if it exists. Chat will tell me, so try it again. Aphasia dispersing vapor between moon to moon hyperlinks to convert
Chat
question.
100 if it exists, chat will tell me so. Try it again. Aphasia dispersing vapor between moon to moon hyperlinks to convert a question to an E.
What? What? How much is that? What? That's so little. Little Luna. How much is that? I spent an extra $2 for 2 more spins. That wasn't good enough for me. I want more. I want more.
Didn't want to give me a chocolate chip cookie.
There's a problem
you
with
have-
the stream. I mean, my system's problem is that it's both mimetic of its form and not allowed the means to strategically combat its unit, reliant on the conditional. If it continues, the poem will not be a science glittering in dark, cultivated style, matching its shadow architecture I assembled against expression, unwillingness to speak in the dopaminergic cloud, signals flooding content at will, analgesia formed in the hours while, even prior to the making the time innocent mouth which I excuse myself with. Sorry, chat. Just one sec, I'll be back. Through light by light scattering. My world shattered, the one with things in it, things with names, sudden panic. I lost my only son in the streaming wars. I lost 20% of my ad revenue to a capacity for abstract thought. I forfeit any right, unbound. It's here, the grass libidinal, music bleeding out the chemically treated seeds, pollinated roots, interpenetrating lids to fast the punctated scrim. Pixelating blossoms.
You want hands slipping or what?
Nearly lost no comments of being disabled. There is no just this, where I'm opening and closing the fridge, chat replay active, which is fine, because I wanted to speak. Wanted to say this video really got me going after listening to this for a long period of time. Day is much more better. I feel really successful. This is the kind of motivation one requires. Thanks a lot.
Juicy bacon cheeseburger served on.
And Han said, I forgot we're recording, my mental's shocked. You mean like that we're live or something? Is that what you mean?
Sorry, I lost myself there. When the iPad 8 called, the precious metals streaming into ear-licking ASMR. When you're looking at Yuzhno Sakhalinsk, you know you're writing a poem. Another tab under the sun. Any tongue is replaceable. I looked up, trying to make music, but found myself back in the 2024 Harley Davidson Fat Bob review video I looked up while trying to make music. This time stopped working, the foreground frozen, a failed climb falling beyond the screen, windows open, no breeze through the contaminated room I wish to feel as an invitation for someone to enter. I'll interrupt myself for anyone's sake and bend behind voiceless consonants to a facsimile of thought.
Bad fucking game! I'm bad! I lost in one game! One game!
Outside the people is a whole other thing. Resourceful, biological, and vast. If you say the words say themselves, and the cranial nerves give way to a sympathy. Head resonance in the shape of an urn. Remembering the world in its chordal tract. Tell them we were here, 190s and 8 height. We were given extraordinary lights. In their glow we spoke of betrayed desire. Before we were given names, mediums. After a pause, a heat record, something static. Little wavering jack-in-the-box antenna ball. We had the Niners, the Giants, the Christmas edition too. We had all of these. It's called space when it sways. It's called the weather when it fast forwards. Put your words inside me so that I might know. To test if it's real, taste it. My words become throat signs.
You guys know.
You'll tell them I've been busy scoping out a very large array. My colleagues, they're out there, cruising across the Queensboro Bridge, content streaming down their faces. As a matter of principle,
We offer bundle deals and console crossplay. As if works had ever been so beautiful, live in a transpersonal dream that procedurally generated magnolias encourage pollination by means of your mind's interpretive function, Cheer 1.
Encourage pollination, a rich sack of your mind's interpretive function, a rich sack filled with the cliches linked. As a matter of principle, we maintain an expectation. As a matter of principle, we maintain an expectation of your compliance with the sky, the sense that there are the bodies in the heavens, a circulating your hand from crying out, turn on gamer lights, turn the flesh out, turn on laser against this monitor, turn the flesh out, there against this monitor, the ground over there, multi-stable fantastic oil range, the eye, a 20-second delay from its movement. The eye, a 20-second delay from its movement. This empty receiver you submit me to with your own gaze, interminable.
As a matter of principle, we offer bundle deals and console horseplay in words and evergreen so beautiful nothing but the transpersonal dream procedurally generated magnolias encourage pollination by means of your mind's interpretive function.
Love that. Love that, love that. I think low-rise jeans are the vibe right now.
Okay, last we have a couple videos by Zach Darcy and Elise Music. Did you want to say anything? I know I asked you this.
We're gonna read a little bit.
Okay. When they turn the lights on, you do?
You have both mics?
I think so.
Okay. Oh, maybe you take that.
Okay.
Is that too low? Well,
I think we're the same height. So we're gonna read a little bit from the book we wrote together.
yeah. And there were recipes. There's recipes in the book, and we tried to translate those as literally as we could into cooking videos.
Yeah, it's about a CIA agent named Flanagan, and during the course of his missions, he's also like spending a lot of time in motels and cooking up these like elaborate recipes. So yeah,
Let's do it.
Poof is definitely a double agent, but maybe a dissident or Agent D. I've heard of triads darkly purposing as lewd connoisseurs who walk as shaky Hawkeye problems, ha-ha. Joking to please is something I do no more. Freaking is something I do for snails. Dogging for people.
Bored.
Okay, moving for wardens.
I'm paranoid, no duh.
I've got to drop Barcloon dictionaries off at the post. Stitch my raincoat into pocket bells. Worship pocket bells. Workshop stones. Handcraft cards for bereaved carolers. I cuckolding for gold. Cash lucky. Handsome bills. LARPing. Am in pain. I cook for royalties. Slurp sibling stares. Bite a doglet all bright and bastardly and balloted. Ballooned I tune ship forward and notice.
Phone books and playbooks will be used to underline the addresses of Agent D, Diane, even Priscilla. Poof has given me his address already. I add it to the list. Under the full-out duvet, voila, pincushion, precise scissoring slurps of lots, people, places, seen, rehabilitated, and mopped all clear. The car is facing big outposts with little to believe, trunk too stuffed to hostage shades, steeples signing blithe referrals as if sentient light beings once were chalk drawing just I heart Florida, IRL. Wink, chose, rope, stole, don'ts, hole, theirs, pisses, in shows, live streams, whole headlights, light beam coal is missing.
Polaroids will be used to take pictures of Agent D while sleeping. Even God has to sleep sometime. A line, deli style, wide-eyed, divorcee sweet. Slay wicker serve, nicklicks, cough drops to cold consumers, queef. Imagine rain swiping your suit in jigs.
A blast, you soup say, lactates acid,
But toe the line. The catalog is a striptease, twilight.
Behaving bad.
Next you blink a wild eyeline, caddy, surf, Marie Estelle. I like that.
I dine.
Ding-a-ling drop, death alone wants a Rammstein furnace in its harvest wake. Liver alone haunts its machines as yummy,
yes.
Preserves,
yes.
Chemicals,
yes.
Kiddo stores or workwear or a raincoat may be used as I ascend into Agent D's heavenly consciousness realm. These are the bubbles I popped on video when poof, descending into frame, deigned me to devolve my house.
Hotel.
For real, poof?
I'm wearing the panties you regifted Sam. Match of March, ha ha. You joke then, around my face and soaking bets and all alkaline as bellboys, bus drivers. Hell, you were forsaking the cyst business even before the explosion business. How I never ever caught a cold was for the sake of my deliverance.
I believe.
Bees will be used.
Case in action.
To hum in persons with radio dolls called Whitney Hugheses is for allergic types.
Highlight the eyes.
Which damn anxiety may.
Boring to bring torches to a permanent fake day.
It's already dazzling, arranged like stuffed improv. Fun drinks, prom, apiary theme, devices, puppet stage, meter maids, and puffer cokes, meter doms. Look,
hey.
Aggression, you work alone and I work in silence. Bees all ample, stay pilling and obey their manager, all pocked of pursuit, all bonkers, obey their manager.
Colloquial Barcloon dictionaries will be used to download into Agent D, making her herself a Barcloon. She works at the Hole. She teaches at Fursies.
Fear, enlightenment, refuse, support group, eject, space.
But I don't care. I maintain my position. Agent D reorganized. Is Tang as.
Swipe her.
Spike every point of infiltration.
Beetle every apex of base.
As fast.
Surrender trot to hose in limbo.
Fursies, I am strudel stunned. Folded A into den tog twice and became oceans, cabinets, then simple syrup. In folder D.
Recipe for LSD.
Oh my god, I didn't know this existed.
I open the tampon carefully.
Then I smell a smell of dishwasher tablets and porcelain.
I smell a smell of eyelids.
I love packaging. That too.
Divided, the recipe still stands.
Oh.
Oh.
What do we have time for?
We got time.
All right, good.
TwitchCon 2026. Yay!